So you brought 2 Beagles, right?
I bought 2, yep.
So we got 3 females. I brought Checkers today. We're not actually hunting with a shotgun today, are we?
No. No.
Well, it's going to be a little different. Today, you brought a bird of prey that you have trained to rabbit hunt out in front of your Beagles, right?
Yes, sir. It's a Harris hawk.
Well, let's get the bird out. This bird, if you watch Kentucky Field, you've seen this bird before.
Boom!
It's on the opening scene where that bird comes down and hits the rabbit. It's actually the same exact bird.
It's the same exact bird.
Okay.
And that was this bird here, Bullet.
Bullet. All right, let's meet Bullet.
I believe we got one going.
You better get the bird, huh?
This bird here was a juvenile that first year.
Okay.
So this makes her 5th season.
This bird knows what those dogs are doing. And it's gonna get up on a limb and follow those dogs around, waiting to see the rabbit so that it can attack, right?
Yep. She's wanting to go right now.
Yep. You do what you need to do.
All right. I want to see if she hears them bark again, and if she does, she'll go to where they're at. She'll get them somewhere where she can see good. This is some real good habitat for rabbit.
It looks great.
If they ain't all froze still.
Get in there, Checkers. Hunt them, Checkers. Hunt them, Checkers. Get in there, Checkers. Hey, Rabbit, here he goes. Here he goes. Here he goes. Here he goes. Here. Get in there, Checkers. Right here. Here he goes. Here he goes. Right here. Here. She should be getting on it.
There she goes there again. She's getting higher and higher up in the trees to where she can get a better vantage point to see this rabbit. And she pretty much hangs back. She's been hunted enough to know that when that rabbit is jumped in a certain area, it'll generally come back to that same area. And that's what she's doing right now. And now she's going to the big trees and watch for the rabbit. I need to get on up that way.
This rabbit has ran around this way, down into that brush pile. Then the dogs ran the rabbit out, and now the bird is just following it right on down through here, knowing it's probably gonna come right back here. Ho, ho! Yep, I see the rabbit right there, look. It's out there in the open too. Oh, rabbit cut's coming down the hill. Rabbit's coming down the hill right here.
Yeah, she should take another perch and then look for it.
She went down one time after it.
She's cold, man.
Saw it, she wanted it, but she wasn't 100% committed.
She'll get loosened up to it.
Oh yeah, if it happened on the very first dive, that wouldn't be normal anyway.
No.
I don't know if I want to watch the dogs or the bird. I need to be able to take one eye one direction, one eye the other, and watch the birds and the dog at the same time.
Exactly.
I feel like I'm going to miss something if I look away either direction.
Yep, they are to get on it and re-jump it down there somewhere and get some more action.
There she goes, staying with those dogs. She's powerful enough to take one of those dogs down, but she sees it as a relationship to use those dogs to try to capture game. It's pretty wild.
Get in here, look for him. Find him, girl, find him.
Come on, Checker, come on, here. Come on, hunt in here. Man, that all looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks good.
I think they may have just jumped this rabbit.
That's why my bird flew down here. I think it seen one.
That bird is just waiting for us to get here because it saw that rabbit.
Yep.
That rabbit already took off. It's down there. Checkers is on it.
I need to go get her out of that barn though. Just being bullheaded. They'll do that sometimes, especially when they get in a barn where there ain't no wind and she thinks there's a rabbit in here.
There it goes.
Ho, 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 ho!
There it goes.
Ho, 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 ho! Yeah, here comes the rabbit down the hill and the bird's in the barn.
Look. Well, our bird decided to take a break and took a perch in this barn. It literally ran right at my feet, but the bird's in there taking a break. So we need to get the bird back out here, tell it its 15-minute lunch break is over. Time to get out here and get busy. I know that people say if you're a houndsman, it just gets in your blood, it's something you love, and obviously you got a deep passion for that.
Oh,
is it very
yeah.
similar for the birds? I mean, is it something that just gets in your blood? And you're
Oh
just like,
gosh, yeah, same thing. I mean, you know, you're getting the best of both worlds here.
Yeah.
Like you said, you're getting to listen to the rabbits run, like a lot of people just go out and like to run their dogs.
yeah.
And but this way here, you're getting to watch the bird at work and try to catch that rabbit.
I mean, you get to watch the rabbit and how it operates. I mean, every day in the field, when you're out there, you learn something. And you listen, you learn your dogs, you know, when they're hot, when they're not, when they're off track, watching dogs, which one's leading, how they honor one another.
Exactly.
You're learning something about your dogs, you're learning something about your bird, and you're learning something about rabbit hunting.
Absolutely.
You just can't beat that.
No, you can't. I do a lot of genealogy and stuff. Got Native American blood that I found and knew that from my mama in Hazard, Kentucky. And in doing that, I got all the way back to my 11th generation, and my 11th great-grandfather, him and his brother Simon, their last name was Latham. They wrote a book on falconry. It's Falconer's Lure and Cure, I believe is the way it is. It talks about husbandry and taking care of the birds and stuff like that. Anyway, I got to doing this research and find out that my 11th great-grandfather was sergeant of falconers for King James I of Scotland.
Really?
In the 1600s. It's crazy.
That is crazy. Totally
Yeah.
getting in your blood.
Yeah, I mean, I had
passed
no idea, but you know, and one of my daughters got me the book for Christmas this year.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You think we ought to move the dogs up and make our way back that way?
We can hunt clear to the creek that way.
Hey, we've been running one rabbit the entire time, and I can still see the truck. That barn wasn't there, so we're close.
Yeah.
Come on, Lucy. Turn them loose here.
Yeah, man, this is it. They should get right in there and know what to do and have one up in a little bit. If I turned her loose here and where she'd do down low in a growed up pond and with bulldogs in it and stuff, she'll follow the dogs around in there and she'll have this short purchase. But what I would rather for them to do, and why I'm holding her on this side, is if they can take the rabbit out of here and bring it down through here, I've got a lot better shot with her in the trees up here of getting one.
There she goes. Hey, check this out. I can definitely see why Steve brought us to this particular location. It's a big pond that's dried up and they filled it in with a bunch of debris and the rabbits are piled in there. And I'm up on the edge of it right now, and look, every one of these little thorn trees here are chewed off. What this is end of January, not a whole lot of food on the landscape, and these rabbits have come up here and they will chew this off and eat this. And there are probably 30 or 40 of these little trees down here, and every one of them have chewed it off all up about 4 or 5 inches high. There's definitely a lot of rabbits here. This is one true, sure sign. When you see this, you got rabbits, and probably a pretty good population of them.
I'm gonna check this right here real quick. I jumped one in here the other day.
He's in that thicket. Getting her set rabbit squirt out of there. There he goes, there he goes!
Oh! How could you have not seen that bird?
I saw one go over the hill right there.
My dogs had took that one onto the barn.
Right here, right here, right here, right here! Checkers, right here, here!
Oh, Lucy!
There he is!
Ho, 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 ho! Well, heck, there's the bird. I heard her bird. She's going after it. She might have got it. She might have got it.
She may have that rabbit.
Golly, man, she missed it. Right at the edge. Dang.
That was pretty cool. We jumped a rabbit out of here and we went to chase the dogs, and the bird stayed here.
Yep.
Right where we jumped.
Right where it was jumped.
I didn't think that the bird was even making an attempt, because the bird was on the other side of this pond bed here.
Right. She was in
Lo
there.
and behold, she came down and tried to smash it.
Yeah, she made a good effort with it there.
Well, Steve, I always enjoy watching a bird work like it did today. That was a great day in the field, and we got no rabbits.
Right. Yeah, we don't always get them, buddy. It's like I told you before, it's a lot slimmer chance of getting them with going out there with a shotgun, and
Oh, yeah.
that's one of the reasons why I like it so much, because when you do get one, it's a thrill. It's like getting that big buck, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, each and every one, and I mean, this bird here actually has taken a 4 rabbit limit before, which is what you're allowed with a gun in the state of Kentucky.
It's almost like when she dives down, it's almost like taking a shot. with a gun. It don't always happen. I mean, how many times you miss?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes she is diving down trying to grab something with her feet moving. Sometimes you miss.
Absolutely.
And, but you know what? Watching the whole process of her watch the dogs, you just can't beat that.
Oh yeah.
I love running my dogs. We got a lot of work
Absolutely.
with the dogs today.
Yeah, our 3 dogs work together real well.
They did. Well, you taught me a lot about falconry, and I look forward to doing it again someday. So thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Anytime.
I really appreciate it.
I do too.